I've been a shot son. I write the way you swing a trend, you think you roster. I write the track, whole stuff sound like it's fire. I write I'm cheating with my.
Hey, what's up, my loungies? Welcome to eToxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's chat. Disclaimer: I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and entertainment purposes only. This platform consists of celebrity drama, rumors, opinions, roasting, tea with some shade, and some sensitive topics. So if you are sensitive to people's opinions, this will not be the platform for you. So, in today's segment, the only thing we're going to be talking about is Gucci Third Leg, who is from Now That's TV, has been exposed and blasted by OnlyFans model, entertainer, OnlyFans entertainer, Nay. So Nay and Gucci did a scene with some adult stuff, if you know what I'm talking about, because that's what they do. And she's basically claiming allegedly Gucci gave her HSV2, which is also known as genital herp. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're going to get into some videos. But before we get into the videos, I want to give y'all a little bit of information just for anybody that's clueless about what it means. Okay, so what is the difference between HSV1 and 2? Type 1 mostly spread by oral contact and causes infections in or around the mouth, oral herp, or cold sores. Okay, it can also cause genital herpes. Most adults are infected with HSV1. Type 2 spreads by sexual contact and causes genital herp. Okay, so that's the difference between 1 and 2, but they still correlate. Genital herp. When you have genital herpes, you can get sores around your vajayjay, peen, or anus. Sometimes they show up on your bum or your thighs. Some people with genital herpes never get symptoms or get symptoms so mild that they might just think that they have a pimple or ingrown hair. Others get painful, obvious outbreaks. You can get outbreaks over and over again. So yeah, it's like a forever thing, okay? Both viruses spread from person to person during skin-to-skin touching or through body fluids. Both infections last for life. You can have either without knowing it, when you have an active herp infection with sores or invisible viruses shedding from your skin, you can pass it on. Most often, the viruses are not active, meaning they aren't causing you any trouble and can't spread to other people.
I'm here to tell you guys that allegedly Gucci Third Leg is out here giving people HSV2, that is genital herpes. If you collabed with him and then found out a month to 3 months later that you have genital herpes, there's a high likelihood that you got by that man. Please go get tested if you did have any collaborations with him. I know a lot of people are being insensitive and saying like, oh, he makes everybody raw, how are you surprised? Stuff like that is not always common knowledge. And another thing is, there are several niches on social media, so a lot of people aren't aware of his gross or abusive ways until they actually experience it. They don't see it on social media. So I'm going to say this a couple times on my platform to make sure that the word gets out, because I have now a big platform. Gucci, I've been waiting for this.
So she allegedly saying that she also caught this by him. Now my thing is this: if you're in the adult entertainment business, that means you're having unprotected sex with a bunch of people. I don't know how many a day, how many a week, or how many a month. But if you are having multiple partners in that close of a time frame, anybody could have gave it to you. My question is, how she knows specifically if it was only him? That's my question. You understand what I'm saying? It is people out here knowingly spreading things, so you have to be, mindful. But knowing what this virus is, it's not something that you can get unalive for. So thankful, thank God that, just be blessed that you had caught something that you can have forever, but it's not something that's going to unalive you. Nobody is going to be happy with catching any type of STDs, okay? But this what happens when we take a risk with being intimate with people unprotected or even protected, okay? Because skin to skin is not nothing that you really can protect from.
Devastating, but I just got another phone call. The Gucci third leg infected another girl allegedly with HSV2. If you are a victim of this man, please come forward. Text me personally. I will get your story out there completely anonymously. Please. There are so many people that are just getting swept under the rug. He literally told this person everybody has herpes in the industry. No, they don't.
I mean, that's a red flag if he says that. If he did say that, oh, a majority of people in the industry have herp. Like, that might be true. Herp is something that is not uncommon. It's very common. A lot of people is catching it. You understand what I'm saying? But that's something that you can't take away. But at the end of the day, multiple people is reaching out to her claiming that Gucci the third leg gave it to them too.
People that already have it know exactly what I'm talking about, but whenever you realize and find out that you have something as severe as that, it's heartbreaking. It causes you to go through an immense amount of trauma and depression. I was going through so much at the time, and I've already gone through so much, so at the time it was very hard for me to speak up about anything. I do fully disclose anybody that I have sexual interactions with. I tell them before. Nobody is made unaware. You guys can demonize me, whatever, but I'm sorry. Hearing these girls sob and not know what to do because for a while they didn't know if that's what was going on. It's so sad because the agency does not make you test. Talent testing does not make you test for herpes. That is one of the only things.
Yes, most doctors and stuff like that don't routinely check you for herp because they're gonna probably ask you if you have an outbreak because that's what they go by. You could also get blood tests and see if you have it. That is just something on your own that you have to ask. Like, it's sad but true. If you tell them test you for everything, make sure you include herp. Okay, 1 and 2 along with everything else, because some of these doctors out here just be testing for whatever they think that they should test for. Like, for real. It's always good to make sure after you have any type of intercourse with anybody, a little bit right after, always test. I don't care how many times you go to the doctor to test, especially if you're going unprotected. Okay, so just got to be mindful.
You can still catch herpes with a condom. If the condom is not covering the herpes lesion, because some people can have a herpes sore on their ass, have somebody, and their balls can rub against their ass, and guess what? You now have herpes on your balls, meaning that you now have genital herpes. Talking about use protection, y'all, you guys could be somebody that you think it's an outbreak, and they have it right here on a regular part, and they're giving you herpes. You can have a herpes sore on your ass cheek. Please do your research. Please stop yelling at me. Please stop telling me that this is crazy and STDs are crazy. Please do your research. I'm so tired of y'all just being loud and wrong. Just use protection. You can catch it with protection.
So Zanae Davis kept quiet about having herp because she was making too much money. That shit is lame as F. Now all them other girls contacted it too. You'll be okay, baby girl. You can't die from it. Next topic. Okay, somebody says why you did that girl like that to Gucci. All right. So does that mean Diamond the Body, Ferragamo, and Renee got something? She should have spoke up sooner, bro. This man has sex with different people all the time. He do because he's an adult entertainer. But like I said before, what she said is true. A lot of people do not have the information about, herp 1 and 2. It's cold sores. You could get herp 1, you know how people are like, oh, it's just a cold sore on my lip. Yeah, that same person that has an outbreak on their lip can give you oral, and now you have herp 2. Okay, it's that easy to transmit. Okay, like we said before, it's a skin to skin and through fluids. So vaginally, anally, orally, those are fluids. And then you have skin to skin, okay? Any part of your skin. So at the end of the day, it's a lot of things out here that is skin to skin that you can't, know if somebody has unless they get tested and tell you they have it. But majority of the time, people are out here just being selfish. Is just, just really literally all over, just being the raw dog with everybody and knowing that they have these things, okay? Now, with the herp, you got to have an actual outbreak to pass it on. okay? If the outbreak is not there, then you're safe, okay? Because the outbreak has to be present in order to, transmit it, okay? And that's what everything online is saying. You do your research, it's going to tell you the same thing. But it is what it is. At this point, it's like we take risk all the time. And I myself know for sure that I have been reckless in life, being unprotected and everything else. But the more older you get and the more you open your eyes for real, you don't want to catch anything like HIV, AIDS, whatever the case may be. That's something that can, cut your life short. So we got to be a little bit mindful out here. And even though sometimes you can catch stuff without protection, still be protected, okay? It's chances where you can protect yourself and you not catch something than more than not doing nothing at all and just taking a big ass risk. But anyways, let me know how y'all feel about that. Do you think that Gucci is the one spreading this around? Because either one of these females could have had it and didn't know if you're having unprotected, SEX with multiple people. And I'm pretty sure Gucci is not the only person that she or anybody of these females, went raw with, okay? Because like she said, they don't test for certain things in her little company or whatever that they, they deal with. Because they always say, oh, these adult entertainers are the cleanest because they get checked all the time, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. But at the end of the day, if anybody is out here willingly having outbreaks, just walking around with sores on your whatever, and and if you see a sore, because she even said something about seeing the sore and they still did whatever because they wasn't knowledge, like they didn't have too much knowledge on the STDs and stuff. Y'all gotta do y'all research if you out here having unprotected sex. You gotta have touch bases on the STDs that's out here. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be knowledgeable on that. You can't give yourself excuses for that. Oh, I was 19. I wasn't aware. No, 19 is a big ass age for you to do your research, especially if you out here, taking risk with your health. Okay? And I'm gonna just say this right now. I know majority of us be out here reckless. Okay, we don't take accountability, but we should, because then once we contact something, it's not going to be the other person's fault. It's going to be your fault too, because, it takes two to do these type of things. Okay, but anyways, let me know how y'all feel about this down in the comments below, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos, bye. Oh yeah, Gucci didn't respond as of yet.
I brought a G-Wagon, that shit was a breakfast, that's why I be racing. Yeah, we brought the 4-door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the 4-door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the 4-door, had to get ready for war. Yeah.